Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is episode 24. Um, Interesting. I don't know how that's coming through in the video or not, but apparently Nisbet and Ruby are occupying... You know what? Let's just move you a little bit, because that was creepy. They were occupying the same space and the game couldn't handle it. Anyway, quick recap. In the last episode, our little pet friend finished upgrading our park to a full-on nature reserve. So now we get 6 morale instead of 3, which is awesome. And I also had him come down here and plant me a few oxyferns, and that will just slightly offset the carbon dioxide coming off of here. It's never going to keep up, and it's not supposed to. It merely is supposed to slightly help. I probably, in hindsight, shouldn't have gotten rid of the algae terrariums that were there, but it's okay. We can always put them back if we need to. Let's see what else. We found this, which we're going to come to in a minute. And just between episodes, I went ahead and counted out where the next section should be, just because I like having the ladders and everything all set up. And it does appear, however, that I have slightly incorrectly done that, so let's fix that real quick. The ladder would come down here. These would not be done. So this would be a ladder up here. And these would just be dug out because these are the gaps for air and holes in that. I mean, I guess there's no reason we can't bring this ladder up a little bit. We probably won't worry about it too much. I did the same over here. Having said that, this ladder here, given the presence of a volcano 1 foot away, would be an act of sheer terror. So I'm just going to skip that for now. It's not actually going to go off anyway because it's blocked, but still, you got to imagine that would be... that close to a volcano. That's an act of absolute terror. Anyway, yeah, I think we are otherwise ready to get rolling here. So let's do it. Now, this geyser, I've decided is going to be for power. Specifically the... where'd it go? What, have I not researched it yet? I may not have researched it yet. Okay, I haven't researched it yet. That's fine. I can at least get the process started towards building that. So basically, what I'm thinking is I'm going to need to wall this off because this comes out at 150 degrees, which is just ridiculous. So I'm going to need to insulate this whole area. I guess igneous is fine. So what I want to do is I want to have a nice section for it to accumulate gas, and then I will put a pump in just to pump that gas out. So maybe about here? I don't know if I need it to be really this big. I can't get past there actually because of that neutronium, so let's do something like that. Could square it off like that, I suppose. Would that be big enough? Maybe before I put the walls in, let me think about the actual... So what I'm going to want to have is I'm going to need a pump in here. And it's got to be something capable of handling some serious melting temperature. And I may not have materials that can do that. What I'm looking at specifically is here, the overheat temperature. That brings you to 125. That's still not high enough. So I don't have any materials that are good enough to do this yet. I see. I wonder how fast the gas would cool as it comes off of here if I put it, you know, way for out here or something. I don't know. This may have to wait, which would be unfortunate. What materials could I even make that might do it? Where is my... Okay, so we've seen copper. What about gold? Do I have anything for gold yet? Okay, this is gold here. And no, it does not do anything. Okay, what else can I make? Iron ore, I'm sure we've looked at, and I'm sure it's not good enough either. Yeah, it's... technically the closest thing I have currently is the gold. Okay, well, for now, let's not worry about it. Let's just let them do all that building. I just won't do that yet. I think, though, my research has stopped because I think I am out of uranium ore. So let's go ahead and grab another little piece of that, just so we can finish off the solar, and then I can come back to something else. And I think I'm going to have to try and find something that I can use as a material better than gold in terms of heating. Well, I do have a metal refinery. Maybe it would be worth getting rid of the rock crusher and just plunking in a refinery. Takes up about the same space. I can use the polluted water here because I don't really care if it gets hot. Yeah, let's do that. So let's get rid of you. And we'll replace you with a metal refinery. Which will, I guess, we'll make it an igneous rock. Assuming, of course, you people actually come and get rid of this for me. There you go. Thank you so much. Which apparently is a very slow process. There you go. Okay, so now this shouldn't ever leak, but whenever there's something water involved, out of paranoia, I tend to make the room have a door offset by one, so if there is ever any leakage, it stays inside this room and doesn't leak out and fall into the basin. Just generally annoy me. Right, so I will need piping. Did I ever give you a pump? No, it doesn't look like I ever bothered making you a pump. That's fine, we can do that too. Not a problem. It's clear I was thinking about doing it at some point, but anyway. There you go, have one of those. Right, so, pipe. And you are going to have to bridge. Right. Over that. Beautiful. So you'll come up to here, up, and in, and your output will simply come right back out. And you know what, you might as well just use the same output as the toilets there. That's fine for now. I don't think it'll make it much of a difference. Okay, good. And power for the pump. There we go. Perfect. Okay guys, you're not busy. Take care of that. And since you're not busy, let's just do this properly, right? Perfect. You're not busy at all. Is that close? It's down to about 170. So I may have to kick this diffuser back on at some point. But we'll see how it goes. These ones should at least be helping. This one for sure. These ones may not get there. I'm just not sure how much will make it over to the side here, but that's alright. That's okay. Are you seriously going to climb that instead of doing the ladder first? Okay. I suppose I learned long ago not to question their wisdom. Oh, right. We absolutely 100% cannot do that part yet. That would have been bad. All of a sudden this volcano would be going. That would have been terrible. Yeah, That's the square right here. That one there that governs this volcano. And we are definitely going to not be touching any square in that neighborhood. I don't mind them building around it like this, you know, but they are not going to actually do anything with it. Which also means I guess I didn't really need this floor, because I'm definitely not leaving normal flooring here, but it's fine. We can always rip it out and fix it later. Not a big deal. I guess that also will sort of give us access to this grub fruit plant. I just... Oops. Just grab a tile. Go right there, it looks like. I mean, we might as well have it, right? It's free food, it's not spectacular, and we definitely don't need it, but we might as well have it. I see we still have not moved any of those journals, although we still are only going to be here, so it's really not relevant. And it looks like our pump is done. You are filling up on your coolant, which I have no idea how much it takes, but it doesn't matter. It also doesn't matter that it's heavily germed. We don't care. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was an option. Huh, I wonder if that means I could build that pump and then later go back. Do I have another pump I can use as a sample? Well, this is a liquid pump, but... Okay. So I guess I can build that gas pump and swap it out later. Well, that's very interesting. I didn't even know I could do that. That must be a mod I've got going and I've not even noticed. Interesting. Anyway, for now... Yeah, so we don't have any... Interesting. We don't have any other materials that will be useful. Why did I never dig this out? Not a big deal, but why did I never do that? I have no idea. Oh, I may have been worried that my poor little lads were busy at the time. You can see how long that lasted. Hey, Devin. Devin is our proper rancher. And that means new hat. Excellent. Where is Devin? Come here, little Devin. No? We don't want to come here for our new hat? Oh, there. No, really, where is he? Nobody should be up here. Where is Devin after all that? You're not trapped somewhere, are you? You shouldn't be sleeping. It's not sleeping time. Is it? Oh, no, I guess it is on that. Right, because you're third shift. That's right, because you're one of the newest people. Right, I thought you were in the second group. Nope, that makes sense. Fair enough. Now you can come get your hat. There you go. Awesome. And I thought I had seen... Or maybe it was just holding their breath. I thought I had seen somebody was wounded, but I guess it was just them holding their breath. That's fine. Yeah, because there's not a lot of gas in here in terms of... So it's going to be tough to sleep in, isn't it? Okay, why don't then we add some airflow in a couple of random places here. See if that helps any. In fact, Why don't we actually make... Well, maybe not here. No, definitely not there. But over on this side, where we have a bit more oxygen coming in, that might help. Okay. Alright, so since we can theoretically plunk in a gas pump and then just build it later, let's actually do this planning that I wanted to do. Okay, so the idea being we will have a pump somewhere kind of off to the side. It will need to be hooked up to an atmospheric sensor. And it will output out to a filter. Somewhere over here, that's fine. The idea being, I want to store all the natural gas into a container. Do I have a decent container? I don't remember if I've researched them or not. Yes, I have. Gas reservoir. Perfect. A ridiculously large building, but anyway. So maybe I'll just use this room up here as storage for said gases. I have no idea how many of these I'm going to want. Maybe 3 of them? That might be total overkill. Yeah, that's probably total overkill. 2 is probably even overkill, really, but anyway. I do want a lot of it, so then we will want... what am I looking for? Just a normal vent. For now, I'm just going to let anything that isn't natural gas just kind of float away and do whatever it wants. Later, I will probably want to do something better with that, but for now, that will do. Right, so any of this that comes out gets filtered as... I obviously don't have the power thing for it yet, so there's no point in having an output, but any flow from here will flow into here. So we have tons and tons and tons of storage. And you can just exit. Right. Then we will need automation wire. So that you can govern you. We will of course need power for all this. Which I guess... Oh, I guess we're just going to heavy watt across, yeah? Yeah, let's just heavy watt across. You know what? Let's just heavy watt the whole thing instead. Let's get rid of power wires only. Thank you. Let's just heavy watt all this. It's overkill, but that's fine. That means you need to be a heavy watt plate, and probably so do you. Yeah, okay. There we go, okay. And then we're going to need one here as well, because this is going to be an insulated wall when it's done. That's fine. Okay. So we'll insulate. Now on this side, I guess we don't really need any gap whatsoever, so we might as well just go right up against the wall there. Do I even need to be underneath it? If there's nothing on this side, I guess I really don't even need to go underneath it, so let's just do that, right? Save a little bit of material. Yeah, that'll make sense. What we will need, though, is a way to get in there. Right, that would be helpful. So let's actually have, like, an airlock or something. We are, again, going to need... Yeah, we don't have anything with a good, strong material. And I don't know what the base is for a airlock, so... This might get a little bit exciting. But we shall see. That's all we can do. Yeah, that's the best we can really do. Why am I not allowed? Oh, because this will then be too close, right? Okay, then we'll put it there. That's fine. It's ugly, but it'll be fine. You'll connect like that. It's hideous, but it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to do the job. And then we can insulate that. So this section will be almost completely insulated. There might be a little bit of heat leakage here, but hopefully that's far enough away from this that it's not that bad. Okay. Now to actually... I guess in all reality I also don't even need this section here either if it comes right down to it, right? So I could really just do that. That's like absolutely minimizing the space. Okay. Now in order to build this section though, I'm going to have to give them access. Something like that. So now they can get down here and dig under that. That will let them build this section here. Okay. Yeah, and then this all can be taken out later. Cool. Okay. Alright. So yeah, you guys aren't busy? Do that. I do sometimes feel bad about the amount of work I give them. But then those feelings go away nicely. You're still just giving me crude, huh? Okay. Well, do it again. I'm going to get you some practice, Mima. You are going to eventually make good art. I don't care how long it takes, but you are eventually going to do it. Yeah, this has changed. I don't know if one of my mods changed or if there was a base game update that I didn't notice at download, but it must have, because these have all changed. I do quite like it, actually. But it does mean I don't know where anything is anymore. Where are your actual stats here? See, it would be nice if it had, like in RimWorld, where it shows you, like, you know, 13.03 or something. And you could see if she was at least close to getting the next attribute point. Having said that, I also don't know exactly how many it takes in order to have the ability to go up, but anyway, I'll just have her keep working on them until that happens. It's not like she's busy. I guess at some point I do need to dig this out as well and get at space, but that's not screamingly urgent. So we will get to it at some point. I should probably get another deodorizer happening over here as well. So that's a lot of gas slipping by, and I don't think this one's catching most of this. In fact, I'm also going to, since I don't always go completely overboard on these or anything, maybe I should plunk another one up here somewhere. Maybe just as an underhang on that. Just in case any has gotten by and I didn't catch it. It's probably overkill, but that's okay. Alright, so it looks like you've gotten everything picked up that you're going to. I don't have any way to get rid of these gas cans at this point, but that's fine. So now we're just emptying out what you have picked up, and then these guys are done. You are also done, and you are also done. So that was good. That saved a ton of labor, which is very nice. So at some point we still have to sweep all this stuff up. If it would be worthwhile to rip these doors down and plunk in a sweepy and just let it kind kind of just buzz across and do all this, but it's fine. We'll let the Dupes do it. I wouldn't want them to think they have nothing to do, right? I like keeping them busy. We're not going to be able to do that bit anyway, so don't even worry about it. I would have to build a ladder down here and get at it from below. I guess technically they could do this square and this square, but they could never do these two anyway, so there's no point in even worrying about it. Alright, so this section's coming along nicely. Yeah, they won't be able to get at this unless I give them some access here. Fair play. I'll just use a ladder, I guess. It's very, very temporary. Just so they can get at this section and build that in. Hey, there's our research. Now we officially know steam turbines and solar panels. Not that we have any capacity to build them yet, but that's cool. Now, we wanted gas power. Where are you, gas power? Well, there's the kitchen one that wants gas. Where's the... There it is, natural gas. Yep, do that, please. Thank you so much. Have actually been watching the clock. We are running out of time for today. I'm definitely going to have to call it there. But yeah, things are going well here. I'm glad I got all this sorted out. I'm quite glad for this update. And again, I don't know if it's a base game update or a mod update, but having this be an easy way to switch in materials in and out, that's very, very nice. I do like that a lot. Anyway, we're definitely going to call it there, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one. See ya.